wait until you see the Lego that I picked up yesterday. Now, it's not a set, but it's going to completely transform the Lego city. So a couple of years ago, my friend dismantled his Lego city that he had. And if you remember, he gave me the skyscraper and the music shop and Lego store mock that I did a video on it a couple of years ago when I received them. So his city was fully mills with brick built roads. And at the time, I really wanted his road plates, but I wasn't in a position to buy them off of him. So fast forward a couple more years and he still has these road plates. But thankfully, now I was able to buy them off him. And here they are in all their glory, fully brick-built roads. They're not using that Lego brick-built road piece. These are fully brick-built. As you can see, they've got the 1x2 bricks in there. And also some different colours added for some like oil slicks, different styles of bricks there. Got some masonry and the profile bricks. These are looking so good. I'm so excited to get these into the Lego city and go fully mills with the city as well. So like I said, how good do these look? So we've got the straight road with the bicycle lane as well. And then some of them have just got different details as well. Like this one, it's got the manhole cover off there. I think I remember back in his city, he had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle head popping out of that, which was really cool. Then there's a straight there with the bus stop as well. Then there's a straight with a zebra crossing. I remember in his Lego city, he had the Beatles walking along there, which was a cool scene. The zebra crossing with the bike lane as well. Then there's a couple of different T-junctions with the bike lane on opposite sides of the road, which is pretty cool. There's also a road plate specifically for the fire brigade, as you can see on here. It says to keep clear, and it's also got the entrance to the fire brigade as well. And there's also another one with a drop-down curb, which is probably for the corner garage. And then lastly, we've got a half base plate, which is good because I do have a half base plate in my Lego city. And then also there's a couple of bends, which both have bike lanes as well. Very well designed. These look incredible. So we have 25 and a half of these road plates. I've just counted in my Lego city and I have 24 of the base plate roads plus 2 halves. So that's perfect. I've got enough roads to do my Lego city as it is now. So it goes to show how similar our Lego cities were in size. Obviously his was a lot more detailed thanks to having this mill system. But hopefully I'll get to that point now as well with the roads. I still need to mills plate all of the modular buildings. So I'm going to need 2x2 bricks and then different sizes of plates. Commonly 4x4 plates are used, but you know, you can use pretty much anything as long as that layer that the modular building is going on is just plate. It's not something I can do straight away. It's going to be a gradual progression of mills in all of these buildings and the different areas like the town square, the canal area and stuff like that. Good thing about the canal area is it can be properly like a canal with the water sunk down as well now because of the mills, which is fantastic. But like I said, it's going to be a gradual thing just because of the cost really. You're going to need loads of 2x2 bricks, loads of plates, which I just mentioned before. So yeah, definitely going to be a gradual progression of mills plate in the Lego city. But having these road plates has got kind of kickstarted me into getting it done, which is fantastic. But they do look so good when they're all together like this, and I'm so excited to get them into the Lego city with a full mill system set up. So as well as the road plates, he also gave me a few extra bits that obviously he's not going to use anymore because he hasn't got a Lego city, and they were an extra layer to his Grand Emporium, which is very cool. That's going to make that look amazing. And he also gave me an extra layer to the downtown diner. Now that's a short building anyway, so it's going to look, I'm really excited to see how it looks with an extra layer. I can't remember him having an extra layer on his diner. So yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing how that looks with that extra layer. So we're going to get those in place in this video. And as well, the Grand Emporium is at the back actually. So maybe with an extra layer, it could be worth bringing it to the front so it's more seen. But as well as those extra layers, he also gave me this newsstand. Pretty exclusive really. This was from January 2020. It was a make and take at the Lego store. So you went along to the Lego store and you could literally make this and take it away, which is insane because stuff like this is now a gift with purchase. But yeah, I totally missed out on this. I actually designed a newsstand based off of this slightly back in the day. But yeah, I'm glad to have this one. It's fantastic, and we're going to find a space for that in the Lego city as well. And then lastly, he gave me just this statue here, It's a design of one from his hometown where he was born, I think I remember him saying. But I thought it looks pretty cool. So that's going to look very good in the Lego City as well. Okay, so moving on to the Lego City, no one has been too happy with the placement of the construction site from the last video. And to be honest, I wasn't either. I literally just placed it there because it was coming to the end of the day and I'd lost patience really, so I just put it there for the time being. I do want to find a more suitable, permanent place for the set in the coming future. It might be today because I am going to be moving some buildings around thanks to getting those extra layers. If we come over and look at the placement of the downtown diner where it is now, if I was to put an extra layer on that, it's going to be quite tall at the front of this town square, blocking the view of everything there. I've already kind of placed the extra layer on the Grand Emporium. There's a lighting kit in this building that's stopping the roof going on to see how it properly looks with that extra layer on there, but you can still kind of see how much it transforms the building. It's really nice, tall looking building now, and I'm excited to see how that properly looks in place in the Lego City for sure. But again, because of that extra floor and how tall it is now, it's not something you're going to want at the front of the Lego City because of it blocking whatever will be behind it. So with that one, I'll try and keep it in the same area, but maybe spin it around so that the front is on view instead of that big blank tan side that you can see now. As for newsstands, I've got one in the town square area at the bottom of the stairs in front of the town hall, and then there's another one at the front of this plaza area. This was the one that was a free gift with the Tudor Corner purchase. So really, this new one should be coming over this section of the Lego City to evenly space the newsstands out, you know. So everyone's got a perfect chance of buying a newspaper. And I was thinking maybe in this section right here, that looks like it would fit nicely. And I'll just test it in place and you can see that it does fit, but that door on the back there opens up onto the road, which isn't very safe. So maybe I could bring it forward a bit, but no, that wouldn't work either. So, well, we'll definitely find somewhere in this area. So there is the Grand Emporium in place with that extra layer, and that looks really good. So what I did was just swap places with the cafe corner, and just that small little change has made a huge difference because now you can see all of the Grand Emporium, all 3 floors of that now, and that looks really good. And I don't think the cafe corner looks too bad in that position either, which is really good. So that's looking like a good decision to swap those around because I'm liking how that looks. If you just step back slightly, looking down that plaza strip, you can see all of the Grand Emporium. So that's looking really good. It might be a good idea to swap out the arcade and the pet shop for a corner modular, so it gives you that bigger alleyway in between the Emporium and the future corner modular that could be there. And then behind you could like have some facades to act like this kind of shopping area is continuing on. I think that might be something good to do in the future. And also, while we're in this plaza area, this section has trees in it, which I took out to work on the area so I could get to it without knocking them out of the way. And I actually really like it without the trees, because you can just see everything that's going on, all the minifigures, the fountain and stuff, the little coffee kiosk at the back there. Just so much going on that you can see. But with the trees, I feel that it all gets hidden by those big green trees. While I do like the trees, they look really good in place. Like I said, all those minifigures then get hidden. So I don't know, maybe I should remove the trees or maybe downsize them. That could be a possibility as well. I'll keep them there for now, because I kind of suppose it's like a hidden surprise. You've got to look in and find out what's going on rather than it just being shoved in your face. So that could be a possibility as well. But anyway, this area is all back to normal, all tiled back in place and looking really good. So the Grand Emporium is a hit in that new place, in my opinion. Really like that. And it just kind of adds that little bit extra to this area of the city. Now, moving on to the downtown diner, I've put the extra layer on top, and as expected, it's very tall, and as well it's blocking the square behind it, as you can see. Just not ideal. It's not what you want, because obviously the reason I put the diner there in the first place is because it was quite a short building, and you could see the town square behind it. So now adding an extra layer defeats that object. So that definitely needs to move somewhere else, because we want to see what's behind there. We want to see the town square. So this could be difficult as well, because now I've got to find another building that's quite short to go in that place as well. And another thing to think of with this building is it has that outside eating area. So this kind of becomes a 1.5 base plate building, like Assembly Square, the museum, the construction site. So they have their difficulties when placing as well. While I think about the diner placement, I'll come over here and add this new stand to this section of the Lego City. And I'm thinking that I'm going to go where the scouts are selling cookies. I think that'll be a good place. It'll be safe away from the road, and you'll be able to see the front of the newsstand really nicely. Okay, so I've put that newsstand in place and added a couple of customers, and that looks really good. I don't think that it's too big for the area, and it's definitely something that you'd find in an area like this in the Lego City for sure. I'll have to find somewhere else for the scouts and their cookie sales to go. So next is the statue, and I really like this statue, so I want it to be like the focal point of when you come into the town square, which is currently my statue, this column here. So I'm going to swap this for my statue there, because I do really like the look of this one. But then it's deciding where my one goes, and I don't think I'm going to focus on placing that anywhere in the city now, because it'll just be wasting some time. So I'm literally going to take that out, place in this statue, and because of the size of this as well, I think that the mime is going to have to come out as well, just to give it some space around it, so it looks more of the focal point rather than the mime on a brick. So there is that statue in place, and I like that. Huge difference to the original column with it being so much bigger, but no, I really like that. I think that's a grander entrance for when you come into the town square, and just need to come up with some minifigures to go around there now, because as you can see, I've got a lot of empty studs for minifigures to stand on, and I also need to get some 1x2 dark tan tiles just to finish off the pavement all around that. But I like that a lot. Now for the time being, I think I'm going to leave the diner here in this position with that extra layer, because I don't want to force it into somewhere and regret moving everything around just to kind of like force it into a position similar to the situation with the construction site. So I'm going to have a good think about it and see what I can come up with another day. I may even decide to get rid of the outside eating area, because that's one of the issues that's really affecting the decision. Because I could, if that was just a single modular, I could really put it anywhere. I could take that out and swap it with any modular, basically any single straight road modular. But because of that outside eating area, that's what's making it really difficult, because obviously it's going to be 1.5 base plate. Also the outside eating area has got a side entrance to it, so even if you put it next to a modular, that building's going to go there, blocking that. So yeah, that could be an option where I have to take out that outside eating area just so I can find a better place for the downtown diner. Because if that was the case and I swapped the diner out for another modular building, that will free up another half base plate, which would expand the entrance to the town square, which I think would be really effective. I could move that statue over to the centre of this now full 32x32 base plate size, and I think that would look really good. Add some greenery. So yeah, that is definitely an option, removing that outside eating area. So like I said, as for now, I'm going to leave the downtown diner where it is, so I don't regret any movement decisions that I make. But as for everything else, I'm pleased with the additions, the extra floor to the Grand Emporium and stuff like that. Yeah, I really think that the Lego City is coming along nicely, and I'm having fun working on it at the minute as well. Hope you're enjoying the updates, and if you have any suggestions, please put them down in the comments. I always like to read them and see if I can implement them in any way. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.